Hey everybody, my name is Ryan Parker and I'm a DJ and a jazz pianist. I live on the seacoast of New Hampshire, around Portsmouth, New Hampshire. So I do a lot of my work mostly within about an hour of Portsmouth, but quite frequently I'll have to go up to about 3 hours away in Maine or down to as far away as Rhode Island or Cape Cod. So I got this video here. It's about 20-25 minutes long maybe, so I'll probably split it up into two sections and throw them both up on YouTube. I thought it might be interesting to give me a chance to talk to you before you call me or email me, maybe answer some questions that you might have. But please feel free to call or email anytime. You can check out my website, which is djryanparker.com. So I've been doing this for about 10 years, DJing. I've been playing jazz piano and weddings and special events for longer than that. I got my master's degree at New England Conservatory and music education degree from the University of New Hampshire. A lot of people have questions about what type of equipment that I have, so I thought this would be a good way of showing people. This is my typical setup. My speakers are from a company called QSC, which you probably haven't heard of. They're a high-end DJ speaker brand, one of the highest ends you can get. They are pretty comparable to probably the Bose systems that people have. Personally, I like how these look and how they sound better than the Bose, so that's why I got them. They have dual subwoofers on either side. Each subwoofer has two subs inside of it, two 12-inch woofers, I actually mean. And on the top, the speakers are 10-inch speakers. And what happens is that anything that is providing bass under 100 kilohertz gets put into the subs, and it allows the top speakers to stay nice and bright and shiny in their sound, so it doesn't overwhelm the top speakers with bass. So those are the speakers, really high quality, very reliable, never had a problem with these or actually any of my other speakers in terms of breaking down or anything in the past 10 years. I have had a mixer break down on me, but I do bring backups with me. My computer, as you can see there, I like to use Mac. I use an iMac, and I run Virtual DJ software, and that's connected to my Denon controller, which we'll see in a second. It's pretty slick. It allows me to beat match songs if I need to fairly easily, move things around, cut things out. Those are my lights. I'll talk to you about them a little bit more. I actually added the DJ lights this year, and they've been a great addition. It's been a really a lot of fun using them. Once in a while, I'll throw these backlights up on a wall if the event site sort of is set up for it. And this particular one has a nice white wall. And maybe you can see in some of my videos how the lights react. Sometimes I'll keep the lights on during cocktail hours and dinner if it matches the colors of the bride and groom's wedding or something like that, if I think it looks nice. Otherwise, you don't have to have the lights on during cocktail hour and dinner if you don't want to. But then dancing, it's a pretty nice effect. I really like it. I wanted to add some lights. I've always wanted to for years, but I was afraid of getting into that sort of 7th grade dance party look, and I found these what they call trees, and they're LEDs. They just go up on stands, and I can set them to music, or I can set them to just fade in and out, different colors, especially during like slow songs. And I don't know, I like them, and it's no extra cost. Just something that I like to do. It makes it a lot more enjoyable for me, and I definitely have seen that, in the sort of vibe of my dance parties, the vibe is much better. So this is another setup here, pretty much the same. Just gave me more of a chance to talk to you here at the beginning. This is at a place called the River Mill in Dover, New Hampshire, and I've worked there quite a bit. They just opened last year, I think, 2010, early 2010. So once again, feel free to email me or call me anytime. My website is djryanparker.com. I don't know if I said that at the beginning or not. Let's see, most frequently asked questions people ask. Usually it's mostly about like playlists and dancing stuff people usually have questions about. And yes, you can provide me with any playlists you want. any do not playlists you want. I actually provide you with some sample song lists that I have that really help people out. It's all divided up by decades, maybe like the most popular like 20, 30, 40 songs from each decade, and people like choosing. You don't have to choose, but usually these days most people like to give me a few songs here and there to choose from. Here is a shot of uplighting actually. If you're interested in uplighting, I have these really nice battery-powered LEDs that uplight walls. This is especially a great place because of the brick walls. It creates a nice effect. So there you can see the uplights. You can put these at any color that you want. These just happen to be sort of like a bluish purple for this wedding. This is actually a jazz quartet that I have, and people added this singer for this one. His name's Chris Humphrey. Yeah, so if you are not interested in any live jazz, feel free to fast forward, because I'll just let this play out for a little bit here.
Thank you.